Okay, so today is February 1st, 2010, and it's kitchen monologue number 6. Is that last night I sent a request to Mary Schapiro, chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and in that email I requested 3 things. First, I requested that she explain what was the disposition of complaints that I filed with her against Bank of America and Brian Moynihan, its new president, at the beginning of January 2010. The second question that I brought before Ms. Schapiro, the chair of the SEC, was a request to release public records in the litigation that is going on at the United States Court in New York City under the caption SEC versus Bank of America Corporation. However, the litigation suffered from some obvious deficiencies. One of them is that access was denied to public records, and without access to such public records it was impossible to ascertain that the litigation was in fact a valid court action at all. For that reason, I requested that Mary Schapiro, chair of the SEC, would provide as soon as possible copies of such records. The third request I made to the chair of the SEC is to accept new complaints against Brian Moynihan and Bank of America Corporation related to, first of all, false declarations in periodic reports to SEC relative to compliance with Sarbanes-Oxley Act of 2002. That act required that in each and every report to the SEC, those holding direct reporting duties will sign certification that if there's any instance of fraud related to management or people that are directly related to the financial reporting, such fraud would be reported to the audit committee of the corporation. And finally, the last part of my new complaint was regarding conduct of Brian Moynihan himself in December, January of 2008 and January of 2009. At that time, the former general counsel of Bank of America Corporation, Timothy Mayopoulos, was ousted under circumstances which led to a hearing in United States Congress. He was let out of the building by security in the middle of negotiations with Merrill Lynch. And I claim that the evidence in my possession shows that part of the issue was that Timothy Mayopoulos refused to collude with fraud by the former legal department of Countrywide Financial Corporation, and that within days after the appointment of Brian Moynihan as general counsel, the fraud by the former legal department of Countrywide Financial Corporation proceeded in full speed ahead.